Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2015, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, in the context of love, it is such a wonderful and important month for you. Now, I am going to remind you to watch the Jupiter special for your sign. The Jupiter special was released in the month of August because in the month of August, we had Jupiter enter your opposite sign, really setting up a wonderful 13-month period of lots of opportunities in love, lots of advancements, you either moving that much closer and in love with the person you're with or welcoming in some really lovely opportunities in love. So as part of this new trend, new blessings that have entered, the universe really wants to make it very clear that good things are coming about. And it is doing this by presenting you with a powerful and potent eclipse in the middle of the month in your opposite sign, the same part of the sky that we currently have Jupiter newly entered in. So a new moon, solar eclipse, new opportunities, speaking in supreme harmony with Pluto. This is about accelerating the chance encounters, and it is about solidifying what is and about ensuring that you know that love ultimately has a power to transform you and change you in ways that ultimately you're going to like, ultimately in ways that empower you tremendously. When there is important lunar activity happening in your opposite sign, there is someone there or someone does show up. And this is an eclipse. It is very powerful. And this tells me that there will definitely be either somebody there or someone showing up as part of you understanding how love can change you for the better. And very likely, this could be a very powerful and fated connection that takes place for you. So if you are in an established bond, this is coming to a whole other understanding that just propels you that much closer to that person. The only exception to this would be if, and this is only applicable to a small percentage of Pisceans out there, but if you are one of your sign who's known for a while that you're with the person you're not really supposed to be with, this is going to be very obvious to you in a few different ways. In one way, I think it's just starting to become obvious because Jupiter has entered your opposite sign, and that starts to show you very clearly what it is that you need to have faith in. Whether it is that you need to have faith in the person you're with, or you need to have faith in love enough to leave this person. So that would have already revealed itself to you. But look, if you don't want to be with who you're with, then that means on some level that you're open to meeting somebody new. And it is very possible right now that if you're with somebody that you're not crazy about, you may just meet somebody else who ends up being the impetus to get you to make the changes that you've been putting off for whatever reason. However, if you are in a bond that you know works for you, then this is going to be a time when the passion is that much more heightened, where you feel a very deep sense of commitment, not in a sense of an obligation, but a sense of commitment in terms of what's happening on a level of spirit and what's happening on a level of your sense of dedication and your sense of feeling like you have something with this person that you want to continue to nourish and you want to continue to grow. An appreciation that this person is helping you to become a better version of yourself. That's what would really kick into high gear. And this could be a time when you start to make plans with this person or this person presents you. For example, this could be a time when a proposal happens. This could be a time when the two of you say, okay, let's move in together. Let's get a house together. Let's get engaged. Let's actually plan the wedding. Like all of these things could be happening right around this eclipse and happening very quickly at that. So I do think ultimately you want to see Uranus. I think of Uranus as more involved with things like eloping, but we do have this interesting conversation playing out with Pluto, and this could also be the type of moment that says, you know what, I am locking this down. This is it for me. But again, if you're with somebody and you know you don't want to be with them, then this is either going to be you making that choice, saying, you know what, we both know it's not working, let's move forward, and being at peace with that. Or you find yourself being attracted to somebody else, and that just gives you the little kick that you need to make the change that you know you want to make. If you are getting to know somebody new, you're in a dating situation, I think that this particular energy is going to create a desire for wanting to solidify things. So this is going to create a desire for wanting to move in a direction of something that feels more stable, something that feels more secure, something that feels like eventually this is something that really could last a really long time. That's ultimately what you're aiming for. And if you really feel, and I actually think with this eclipse, you're going to see some truth about this person, and it will either propel you towards them or it will repel you the other way. And so that's what should be welcomed, the truth. But you are going to have a very clear moment. I think if you're getting to know somebody, you're dating somebody, a very clear moment is going to show you who this person actually is. And once you see that truth, making a choice will be that much easier. I do want to say with this as well that sometimes, you know, it's said, it's a very sort of famous kind of advice. I know I've heard it all my life, but they say that, you know, when you're getting to know somebody, watch how they treat the waiter, because that's when they're showing you who they really are. If they take you to a restaurant, how are they talking to the waiter? How are they reacting? What are their responses? What's the tone of their voice? All of these things you want to watch, because that's showing you just who this person is, what kind of person this is. And it could just be something like that. Like you're sitting with this person and then all of a sudden you realize, oh my God, this is the type of person this is. And either you're going to feel that much more passionate, or you're going to feel like, whoa, I'm going the other way. If you are open to meeting somebody new, friends are the ticket here. And a friend could introduce you to somebody, and the connection could feel very strong very quickly. So trust your friend, even if you're resisting, even if you're saying, no, I don't know, I don't really want that person, I don't know what I think about them. Even if you're resisting it, especially with this eclipse, if a friend, especially if they're insistent, trying to hook you up with somebody they know, go, because the chances of it actually being something very powerful and very meaningful with the real potential to last a really long time is strongly supported by the omens that are presenting themselves to us. What I love about this month for you is that love is a transformative force in your life right now, and that people want to love you, and that you have a genuine faith in yourself that you deserve love. And from that knowing, you can't help but attract and grow and magnify the love that comes to you.